This is my homage to Orangutan. And I'll post this one. This is a great remake. Even if it's muting it right now, it is from the Jungle Book. You know the one. I want to be like you. So we're hearing from Orangutan today, and I'm trying out a new system. So everything looks different, and I will do my best as we move through this. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday sermon time, and I'm dedicating this message to Nolan, who I didn't know this was your spirit animal, but it makes tons of sense. And to my friend, I can't say who found out that she is having her third baby. So Orangutan, which is all about bonding and connection and new beginnings. I am dedicating this to you and blurting it out in public without saying who. So let's hear from Orangutan, and then we'll talk about the science behind affection and connection and how healing it truly is. And hopefully everyone can hear me, and we will proceed here. Orangutan. And how exciting is this? You should be able to see an image of orangutan, so I don't have to like hold it up to your face anymore. Connection, affection, and healing. As orangutan swings effortlessly and mysteriously into your life today, you can feel an easy, comfortable connection. This creature seems to be analyzing, thinking, and sorting out as he observes you from his home in the canopy. In this medicine, we are offered a quieting of the outward focus and chatter. He invites you to turn inward for introspection, retreating from the chaos of the day. Traffic, emails, and to-do lists seems to be the prescription for the moment. Ascending to a serene perch for a few moments to collect your energy, rejuvenate, and clarify your focus and intentions. Orangutan shares 97% of our DNA, and her name even means human of the forest in Malay. While spending most of their lives alone, orangutan mothers have babies occasionally and remain in total devotion to their young for 6 or 7 years. This deep affection bonds. Where am I? This deep affectionate bond is wonderful muse. Healing chemicals of comfort and connection are released with touch and closeness. These are the ingredients of health and well-being. They promote healing and are vital to pairing, family, and social systems. The beginnings of any life, relationship, or project are the most precious. This Genesis phase is setting the stage for magnificence, connection internally and completely with any ideas, traumas, feelings, and patterns you may have around childhood. This deeply affects the bonding and relationships in your adulthood. It casts a hue on your personality and every experience in your life. Opening to this realization will help you alleviate much of your angst and frustration. This deep groundwork will pave the way for healing and great success in whatever you wish to create. In your awake time, swing with orangutan. Elevated and unchallenged, survey the environment and assess your experiences from this detached perspective. With a loving and logical heart, you will see where to place your attention and energy. Consult with yourself often and deeply. Nurture the relationships and projects that are most dear to you. Reach out and touch hearts. Give hugs for happiness and health. As you relax in the gentle embrace of orangutan spirit's 6-foot wingspan for dream time, feel the gentle, calm energy of the void and allow the intensity of the day to fall away. Here in the massive embrace of the cosmos, you will center. Let your powerful unconscious reprogram and create new pathways for deeper understanding and healing. Whenever possible, cuddle up with a loved one or a pet for a beautiful dose of the love potion. Orangutan hugs. I am embraced by the Eternal Mother. Being affectionate with those I love is a priority. I am a powerful, logical, and loving organism. I elevate my state and center my energy with ease. With intention and awareness, I nurture all the beginnings in my life. Oh, orangutan. I don't know if I truly believed in how much hormones play a role in our life until I got pregnant. And throughout gestation and obviously childbirth, just how amazing, just in moments, what the release of some of these chemicals can do to our body, like actually morphing our body, allowing for the process of birth, and then that connection and bonding afterwards. This is all, it doesn't just happen. We have evolved this for millions of years along with other animals. So I think it's evident that our beginnings and our bondings, whether it's lovely or traumatic, that shapes the rest of our lives. So I'm constantly looking at how my beginnings are affecting how I behave now in relationships or in all areas. It's pretty profound. There's always more and more layers, and it is really fun reading this message. And it's challenging right now with COVID. It's very, none of this is easy. It's not easy to be promoting these amazing chemicals, but we do have a lot of choice, and there are ways we can do it. The more of the chemicals that we have of happiness, the big four are dopamine, which has a lot to do with pleasure. It has more to do with anticipation. But it's kind of like our reward system. So that's a chemical that can happen with touch and exercise and healthy promotion of it. Serotonin, I think it's over half, maybe 70% of our serotonin is produced in our gut. So it regulates our mood when we're in balance, we're happy. When we're super hungry, we're hangry. That's why, because the serotonin is largely produced in our gut, and that regulates mood. That brings joy. It has to do with a lot of our cycles. There's obviously it's balanced with melatonin, so the melatonin kind of comes in as we wind down our day, and this keeps us in a rhythm, a healthy rhythm where we can rest and repair. And endorphins are kind of like a natural pain reliever, and so that's what helps us get through work days. That's what gets us through stress and anxiety. That's what gets us through physical pain. This natural runner's high. You don't feel pain, or when you're experiencing, like when you're happy, anything that comes up in that day is not a big deal. You just deal with it. So that really promotes ease and calm. And then, of course, we have my favorite, which is oxytocin, and that's the love hormone, they call it. That's it's essential for all our human functions. It's essential for bonding. It's released during touch, hugging. Science is showing like 6 hugs a day is kind of your base for a really healthy production of oxytocin. It's released during breastfeeding, so that there's a bonding between the mother and child. Through sex, for the bonding of pairs, and when it's released, you're healthier. You are creating these chemicals, and right over your heart, of course, is your thymus, and that is the seat of our immune system. So when you feel loving, when you feel touch, and it's think about just in your life. We don't need to like necessarily look to science, although that helps reinforce it. But when a child gets hurt, you immediately lay your hands on the child. It brings relief. It brings an ease. And I didn't really understand that it acts like an endorphin. I was reading not that long ago that because I experience chronic pain, and I wondered why sometimes in situations where I was really happy, whether it's with dance but a lot of physical contact, or in very loving situations, creative situations, was I just forgetting that I was in pain? But a lot of times it was more active and not necessarily unstressful. So why was I feeling kind of like I had this natural painkiller, and oxytocin is now proven to do that. It's proven to, when it's released in our body, we feel more calm, we feel more at ease, we feel less physical pain and emotional pain. So I think orangutan is a beautiful message today to hear. We, everyone has a different situation right now. Some of us feel very free and loving. Some of us feel trapped. Maybe some of us don't even have a pet to hug right now. So I think, that's interesting. One of the lines, I am embraced by the eternal mother. Like in meditation, I can get myself to feel absolutely embraced by the cosmos. Like we are that oneness. So this week, let's really look to promote the things that form these neurotransmitters and these hormones, these bonding chemicals that they bring empathy. This is a time where it would be really good to connect. So cuddling with whoever you can, and doing the things that make you happy, the exercise, the laughter, seek these things out, and it makes a massive difference. And right now, of course, the thing we can best promote with our happiness is also promoting our immune system. And then, the beginnings, the Genesis phase. That's another thing that really came through for me with hearing this. When we have, and we're paying attention to the start of anything. And yes, for some people that is a baby. For some people, right now, I'm nurturing a show that I'll be able to offer everyone virtually and physically soon. But in those initial stages of relationships or rekindling, just that purposeful Genesis time. So for me right now, this platform, which Jeffrey is teaching me, this OBS, this is a new phase for me. This is a new way to send all kinds of different offerings out to the world, and I want to be really really present with that and do a good job of that visualization. And I think at this time of year, we mentally, it's the new year, it's the start to everything. We feel like things should just happen easily. And they can. I think when we really pay attention to these beginning moments. And so this week, let's bond with those closest to us. Let's offer health and compassion and empathy to everyone. Let's nurture our beginnings. And we could go for the 6 hugs a day. That could be our orangutan for us. Paying attention to all of the healing that we can provide each other and our bodies. So have a beautiful week, and visit the website. And look at this. I have a closing. Visit the website, and you can read all about these animals. There's 54 animals in Virus, all in an oracle deck that help us drop in with ourselves, help us in a meditative form, bring something into your day and into your night for your own internal well-being. And then it's also a great way to connect with people. So visit heartfeltoracle.com. Thank you all. Mwah. Have a beautiful Sunday. I don't know how to turn this off.